maybe from the beginning. I always had a problem that until I'm gonna see in my mind, I had the issue with understanding when AI said that I should do in a bulk. I understand the bulk and the idea of making bigger and longer when I try to explain, because my mind can just tangle all the ideas and thoughts. I had already video prepared for today. At least I tried, but unfortunately it's very choppy and very messy. Right now I'm just gonna redo it and I will try to make it more understandable. After my failed attempts on last Saturday, I kinda improve on the idea and make it less complicated. I started with just laying in the bed in the night time and just writing whatever the videos were supposed to be. Originally, video for Wednesday was supposed to be about flow state. But then, when I started writing what I would like to say on that video, I realized that I will be giving you get rich quick idea, and you will not understand, you will not build it in a proper way, you will not have a foundation to actually start building on it. Flow state, yes, I've been chasing that. I've been trying to understand the mindset that people in all fields have, what make champions, what make very successful people how they are, but just that alone will not give you much. And when it comes to flow state, it is a double-edged sword. On one hand, your mind is hyperactive, you have plenty of ideas, you feel incredible, you feel like you can achieve anything. Or like in a story which I'm following up, a manga called Blue Lock, which was a surprise hit, I think 2 years ago, or close to 2 years ago, because it's all about that mindset, all about the ego and all about, achieving. And it's the same mindset, and I hope I will not butcher. I will try to look at it, I'm not super sure. Laszlo Polgar, yeah, Hungarian teacher and educator. He's a chess teacher, and he done experiment with, one of his daughters, and then later with all of them. And all of them become very exceptional grandmasters when it comes to chess, and they become very successful. Then there is, I'm gonna be making mess, book that I'm reading right now. It's Mindset of the Champion, and it's about training how people who's going to Olympics do. And that thing, his idea, and quite a lot of stuff is just all connecting, and it's all about mindset. But mindset alone, as good as it is, it's still not enough. In the end, what might happen, you might feel good about yourself, you might have all of that ideas, but you won't have structure, you won't have workflow, you won't have all the basic fundamentals to actually keep you going. That's why for me right now, the most important thing is not to chase trends, it's not to chase views, but to actually make the foundation, create all the necessary stuff, learn all the necessary things, and to make it understandable and easy for me to come in every day. Even right now that I'm just recording in my bedroom, because I don't have any space in a house. It's a small house, I don't have a space in a house to actually record anywhere. But still, I made myself this little thing, this little corner over here, where I can actually sit and record, sit and think, sit and plan. Now my next steps will be getting used to the process and finding all the shortcuts that will actually help me create faster and create better. Now let's get back to the things that I will now be using because they actually work for me. What I was struggling before was what actually should come first. Will I start with the storyboarding? Well, I'm gonna start with a script. Well, I'm gonna start with a visual. I didn't have much of idea how to I should write scripts. When it comes to visual, it's hard because when you create the visual, then you need to create a commentary for it. But how to create visuals if you're not actually sure what you're gonna be talking about? In the end, what happened, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I was laying in bed, talking with AI, trying to figure out, because I didn't have much of the idea what I actually want to do. I started to notice that I don't want to do a video about that flow state. We just started brainstorming. And when it comes to that, my videos were too long. If I'm doing short, I should keep it below a minute, or I should do about a minute and a half. I started thinking about that one. Then there was a batch, how to create in one sitting stories for, let's say, 2 videos or 3 videos, or how to combine Saturday with Wednesday, which Saturday and Wednesday for now, they became almost impossible for me, because on Saturday I want to talk about what's happening now, while on Wednesday I want to create like a little stories, little snippets of what actually brought me in a position that I am at the moment, which is supposed to be like, it's fine when you have creators and then you think it's like, okay, they are over here, but you never know how they come up with it, how many months it took them to actually think about it, think about the plan. We were able to just pick up the camera and go. But for most, we all gonna procrastinate. We all gonna be in stagnation. We're not gonna be able to actually pick up and go because of all of the things that they are inside us. Our brain just gonna be creating all of the excuses because we're gonna be afraid about the alienation from people on the internet. Things which I'm gonna be talking in the future probably as well, because it was very important for me how I'm gonna create content which gonna be true to me and will not be triggering imposter syndrome. I've done little 3 stories of what actually happened at the beginning. First video, what do you want to do and do you want to do, and maybe you have an idea. And the whole thing about it was that you might have an idea like I had the idea maybe for 1 video, I had the idea maybe for max 2 videos, max 3, and then after that my mind was blank. I didn't know where actually I will go with it. And I've been struggling with this one for months, and I was trying to make many excuses with AI and just testing what will give me what kind of answers. And I think whatever I throw at it, he was like, okay, use that, but I'm tired. Okay, that you're tired, you have actually topic to talk about, and what you think, where is your mindset? Because my mindset at the moment was like, I can do it, but I am just tired. And when I do the video, it is not very entertaining, it's not engaging. But then after that first video, when I just said whatever, I come back after my night shift and I just recorded. Tired, I just done it. After I done that, all the pressure which was building just disappeared. And that, okay, I done that. Now, I think it was like Wednesday, now there was a Saturday video. And Saturday was what I learned. I learned to overcome that fear. Or I just started editing and I learned, and all the possibilities just started appearing. Then there was a Wednesday video, and before that I just realized, okay, I want to do Wednesday about the past and the Saturday about the present. That already create openings which I can use. But in this one, yeah, the first video was about the start, about just the breaking of the habit, breaking of the procrastination. Then the second video is continuation. Okay, I uploaded my first video, or maybe I just recorded a bit. Well, you're gonna see it on Wednesday. Then that little story finished. Okay, how do you wanna improve on that one? Where are you going again with this one? And that's how it's going. For now, I have 3 videos. I have last Wednesday, I have this upcoming Wednesday 20, and I have another Wednesday. After that, I'm thinking that I will be doing a little bit about maybe mindset. Maybe I'm gonna do about that flow state, but I'm gonna just do pros and cons, what to look in it. And if I'm gonna do that at the same time, I'm gonna make a note that this is not get rich quick. It is not perfect, answer to everything. But yeah, just the videos. Start, break, procrastination. Then what you're gonna do next. Then how you wanna improve on that one. And it's just going. Then you are learning. Okay, just do a video. There is one more thing. Right now the workflow gonna be like that. I'm gonna create little stories on my phone for you. If you struggle, you can try that as well. I'm gonna create little stories on the phone. After that, record it externally to the mic, everything. And when I have that, take that in the Premiere, edit, and put everything how it's supposed to be. And when I have a story, make the notes of the section, what actually is in, and just go one by one, what actually I'm talking about, and what visuals I might do, which gonna reflect whatever I'm talking about. The tricky part is to stop every now and then and just think, am I talking about the stuff that I actually wanted? Or am I just going on a rant? For now, that's gonna be it. And I see you maybe on Wednesday. And yeah, I just need to still think about outro. Create definitely for the shorts. I wanna create a graphic at the end with the links and just to start connecting everything. But for now, it is what it is. I'm mostly happy that I'm still continuing. I have schedule and I know what I'm doing. That's the most important part. And everything else just gonna slowly build up. Okay, see you in the next one.